Hey kings, queens, and everything in between. Welcome back to another episode of One Time for a Good Time. And for today's episode, I want to talk about manifestation. I don't know where you guys stand with spirituality, religion, but if you've seen maybe a month back, I made an episode about where I stand when it comes to spirituality, what I've learned, how I've come to be a spiritual person, how I've become religious. But recently, I've been connecting myself thoroughly, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I've been challenging myself as a human being to, for once in my life, connect all four dots. I've always had 3 out of the 4 or 2 out of the 4, but I've never in my life actually had 4 out of the 4 things connected. And so right now, as I go through life, I'm trying to find this balance. Just from personally doing research, I've seen that people that have had the ability to discipline themselves to do that, they have become better as human beings. They think better, they make better decisions, they just tend to be better human beings. So right now I'm doing a whole bunch of grounding, a whole bunch of connecting myself within, and I've been studying manifestation for a long time. This isn't new, but what I've realized with manifestation is that I truly want to put this message out there, is that you need to be careful. Manifestation is a powerful thing. Like people said, the word of mouth is very powerful. And what I've realized when I sat down the other night, I realized everything I ever manifested came true. And you might think that's a good thing, but it's not. That is true, what I just said. Everything I've ever manifested in my life has become true. But what I realized about manifestation is that I never asked correctly. Like, for example, if I needed a job, I got a job, but it was probably a bad job because of the people, the pay, the customers, the management, whatever. But I got the job because I manifested that job. Or even with relationships, I'll be like, I want to be involved with somebody, and I will get that, but maybe that person turned out to be toxic. And then I realized, I'm like, holy shit, I've actually got everything I've ever manifested, but I never was clear about the things I was manifesting. So instead of saying, now I want a job, I'm more clear with the universe with what I want. It's more like, I would like a job that's going to take care of me, that is going to pay me well, that is not going to take my peace of mind away. Type manifestation. And for a minute, I stopped manifesting, because when I realized that it was working and that I was actually getting everything I ever desired, it scared me because I didn't know how to manifest healthily. So it was like, okay, let's say if I ask for $1 million, there's a chance I could get it. But is it going to be good money? Is it going to be bad money? Let's say if I ask for fame or wealth or notoriety, is it coming from a good place? So I stopped and I questioned myself before every time I even attempted to manifest something. I would sit down with myself and say, why are you doing this? What makes you interested in manifesting this right now? Why do you feel like you need this right now? Do you even need this? Is this a necessity? Will this improve your mental health? Will it not? How will this affect you in the long run? And once I answered all those questions, I found better ways to talk to God. And like I said, you do not have to believe in anything. You do not have to believe in God. You don't have to be a spiritual person. Anybody on this planet can manifest. I hope when you're manifesting, it's a good thing and not a bad thing. I hope you're using your energy for good, but anybody can manifest. You do not have to be a religious person. I want to make that clear. Me personally, I am just a person of God, and I just that is my spirituality, and that's where I'm currently at in my life. I never try to push religion or anything on people because I was once an atheist, so I completely understand why someone might believe and why somebody might not. So it's not my place to sit here and say you need to believe in something for something to work. But I do feel like for manifestation to work, you need to be connected within yourself. That doesn't particularly mean with somebody higher up or a plant or a realm or the universe, but I feel like you do need to be connected with yourself for anything that you want to come true. I feel like the reasons I still got the things I asked for was because the universe was telling me that I can give you what you're asking for, but it might not be the right thing you're wishing for. So I'm asking for a job, I'm asking for friends, I'm asking for X, Y, and Z, and I'm getting all of that. But that was the way of the universe saying, the only reason I'm giving you this power, I'm giving you this source that you're asking for, is because it's not something that particularly is good for you at this moment in time. I looked at all the things that I did ask for, regardless if it was me winning a competition or me doing something maybe bigger than myself at that time, and being upset that I didn't get it. But then also I would get older and look back on the things I was asking that was too big for me and realizing I wasn't ready. And I had to put myself in a mindset to tell me that not everything is meant for you at that time. It's not that it's not meant for you at all. It's maybe not meant for you at that time. Things I was asking myself at 17 to things I was asking for myself now. No way I could have tackled the things I wanted at 17. No way. So in the way of me finding out my manifestations, I realized the universe protected me in times when I needed to be protected, and gave me things when at that time I didn't particularly need it, but I wanted it. I think a lot of people, when they hear manifestation, they think it's a easy way to get out of working. I wanted to talk about this real quick because I've seen a lot of people in society where they think, oh, why manifested it is going to come to me. There's some things that it will just come to you. There's just some things that, you in particular cannot control. And sometimes the universe has to just does its work to help you out. But there's some times where you manifest something and you still have to put in that work. So it's like, let's say I want a job and I manifest that. You might get that job, but you actually have to take the time to put in applications. You know what I'm saying? You actually have to take the time to do interviews and do all those things, and then maybe you get a yes, maybe you do get the job. So when it comes to goals like that, it's not always easy just to be like, I manifest this, I manifest this, I manifest this, and then get upset when you don't get it. You understand what I'm trying to say? There's always a give-get situation with the universe. You have to give to the universe to get back. You can't just sit there, you can't put any effort, you can't show any interest and expect high reward. Like, you actually have to put in the work to see some type of progress in your life. I personally done that before, where I would sit there just manifest all day and then be upset that nothing ever happened. And then I would realize, I'm like, that is extremely selfish of me. Imagine you're in a relationship and you're asking your partner for 110% and you're not even reciprocating 5% back. And then you're sitting there wondering, why does my partner hate me? Why does my partner become distant? Why is my partner not listening? Because it's like you're not giving 50-50. if you're giving any type of action back, you will be rewarded. I also want to say, I think during different times of my lives, I feel like manifestation worked more than when it didn't. Me personally, as you know, listening to my podcast, I feel like the most times I was connected with the universe was when I was at my lowest points of life. And the most times I was connected with the universe was when I was most connected with myself. So right now in my life, now that I'm connected with myself and I know myself and I'm learning myself and truly loving myself, I have this strong bond with God and the universe and in the realms that makes my connections more stronger. I'm realizing everything that I'm wishing and wanting is coming to me as a human being. But also I'm realizing I need to watch how I am manifesting what I want. You know, I can't just say I want a car, because I might get a car. But what if that car comes with no engine or no rotors or brakes or whatever? And it's like, but I got the car, but I can't use it because it has nothing to it. You know, don't use your manifestations for bad. You know, it's so easy to get angry at something, have altercation, or have a situation happen to you, and you look at somebody or you look at a situation and you wish all bad on them. And then next thing you know, you realize all of that energy is coming back on you tenfold because you wanted somebody hurt or you wanted a situation gone where you didn't just work it out. It's so easy. It's such a fine line of choosing good and bad. It's so easy just to put something out into the universe and not realize that it will come back to you if you believe in it. But me personally, I also believe that you have to believe in something for it to work. I had a conversation with somebody years ago and we were talking about karma. And at the time I told them I don't think karma works for people that don't believe in karma. Like me personally, I feel like because I believe in manifestation, I believe in karma, I believe in spirituality, I believe in religion, it works more than for people that just don't believe in it. You know, I feel like if somebody was like, oh, karma's gonna come get you, and that person's like, I don't believe in karma, I feel like nothing would happen to them because you have to believe in that, you know. And that's just my personal ideology when it comes to that. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do feel like if you truly put your energy into something, it might work more than to somebody that doesn't feel the same thing, if that makes sense. So right now, as I am going through life and I'm grounding myself in all my elements, I'm realizing that I am becoming more in tune with the earth. I am coming more stronger. And because I am seeing what is happening around me and I'm seeing the accomplishments that are coming for me and I'm getting, I'm more aware of what I've asked for. I'm more aware when it comes to my spirituality and religion. So I just ask, if you are a person that is studying manifestation or that wants to get into it, be careful. It's very easy to manifest something that's not good. It's very easy to manifest something that you think is good, but it's not for you. You also have to realize you do have to put in the work, and it's a relationship. You can't just ask and expect to receive every time. You know, there's this balance that you need to make within yourself and within whatever you believe to get the things that you desire. Manifesting isn't always materialistic. It can be mental health, it can be spiritual, it can be anything. But it is a difficult topic to talk about. I feel like it's such an umbrella term that this is something that I could spend hours on talking about, and I can spend hours on giving you guys examples of how I've known manifestation works and how I've known that things happen for reasons and etc. But I just really want to use this video to tell anybody that they need to be more careful if you are somebody interested in getting to manifestation, because it is such a powerful thing. You have to realize you are putting your words out into the universe. You are putting your energy out into the universe, regardless if it's bad or good. And sometimes what you ask for, you will receive. And I just want everybody to be safe when they do this, because it's something that everybody does on a daily basis, regardless if you're doing it knowingly or subconsciously. And me personally, like I said, I've noticed that I'm manifesting more, and I'm actually being more careful for what I ask, and I'm actually taking the time out to make sure I'm not being selfish. I'm not being greedy when it comes to my blessings. So I hope this video helped you guys. I hope you learned a little something. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.